so excited today to come and do the second part of our first video on gratitude. So it's very, very important for us to, after we've talked about the benefits, which are numerous, but I would like today to just go briefly through the practicality, how we practice gratitude. In my previous video, I discussed only 5 benefits of gratitude. But remember, there are hundreds and hundreds of benefits. We can go through them forever. But just one thing that I want you to know is that you can even do your own research. There are so many articles that were written. Even the Bible talks a lot about coming to the Lord with thanksgiving. So giving thanks, having your heart, a grateful heart, is one of the most important things for you to succeed in your life. Having a grateful heart, practicing gratitude daily, is one of the most important things you need to practice this year of 2024 if you really want to succeed. Going through challenges and trials and pain to be where I am today. If it wasn't for gratitude, I would probably have given up. But I pressed on and then carried on because I practiced gratitude. So remember in my previous video, if you haven't seen it, please, I would encourage you to go and check it out. I enumerated 5 benefits of gratitude, which including the first one was about the fact that practicing gratitude daily will open your eyes to see more good things that are happening in your life. Remember, we have a blind spot, and every single human being, I believe, have this blind spot. See, even when you do things and you succeed at 95%, there's always that thought that pushes you to think about the 5%. And if you stay there long enough, you will realize that all the happiness that you could have drawn from the 95% have disappeared, and now you are focusing on the 5% and it's draining you. It's taking all your happiness away. There are so many things to celebrate. So the more you practice gratitude, you will start being aware of all these good things that are happening in your life, including opportunities. See, to see an opportunity, you have to be positive. You will only be able to call it an opportunity if you feel positive about it. But if you are negative, even opportunities, you will call them impossibilities. You will call them things that are a waste of your time. You will not see opportunities because your mind is fixated on only the negative. But once you practice gratitude, you start seeing opportunities around you. You start appreciating more things in your life. You start feeling happier. You start feeling more confident. Your self-esteem will grow. And eventually, your productivity and your performance will become greater. So, from my previous video, I went through all this. I just wanted to kind of give you a brief introduction to be able to know a little bit about the benefits, but I'm sure there's so many. But now the question today is, how can we practice gratitude daily? And I mean daily. To remind ourselves every single day to sit down and think about a couple of things that you're grateful for. As I said, and I will do it in the upcoming videos, I will be talking about some of my testimonies, some of the things that I've never told anybody, things that I went through that were so difficult. See, I'm from a very humble background. I'm from a country that is considered one of the poorest countries in the world. Coming to the UK and practicing medicine, it has been, to be able to start to be to the point of practicing medicine from where I came from and the journey. And I it's a long story. I don't want to go into it right now, but I'm going to bring it into small episodes in the upcoming videos. So I want to encourage you to keep following us on this channel. And I'm sure, I believe that at least one or two people will be inspired. At least one or two people will feel that where they are is not the end. At least a couple of people who follow this channel, they will know that it is possible. It is possible. Wherever you are, at whatever level you are, it is possible. Just for today, practice gratitude. You will be amazed of the results. And it will totally change your life. Now, how do we practice? Let's come back to our topic. How do we practice gratitude daily? There are 7 steps that I use myself. 7 steps that I have used over the years that helped me to stay on my journey, to not give up. Because every time I saw a negative thing coming up to me or a negative thought, because I've practiced gratitude so many times, I will get at least 10 more positives. And this could come from quoting the Bible. This could come from being thankful for things that God has done in the past for me, and being thankful for those small things that I see that most people would ignore. And eventually I pick up myself and I keep going. So the 7 steps of practicing gratitude. The first step is pick the time. Yes, you have to pick the time. This could be in the morning, this could be in midday or afternoon, and take time. So when you decide what time you want to practice gratitude, either in the morning or evening, although I will encourage that you make sure that you practice gratitude toward the end of the day. At least if we want to choose once, choose in the end of the day. So in the evening before you go to bed. Or I would encourage you to have twice. So when you wake up, when you start your day with gratitude. And when you end your day with gratitude. Now you pick the time. If you pick morning and evening. Now the second thing, decide on the duration. How long are you going to spend there? So this is going to keep you on track. And you'll be able to evaluate yourself, how good you're doing. So you could take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes or more. Even if it's 5 minutes, it's enough. Don't worry. And when you start, so now you've chosen the time, you've decided on the duration, how long it's going to last. Now choose the place. Where do you want to be during this time? This place should be a quiet place, and it should be a place where there is minimal to no interruptions at all. This is so that you can focus on expressing your gratitude at a deeper level. Right, so that's the third step. You've chosen your place. Now, the fourth, write down 5 things. Writing down, please, don't write on loose papers. Write on a note, a book note, or write on a journal. And when you write down, this is very important, so you don't write on loose papers, because it's important that you be able to recall, to come back to this, to use this as your future reference when you are reading through them. We'll get to that. So write down 5 things. Fifth, take a few minutes and think. So fifth, the number 5, the step number 5 is think. Think about how these 5 things have impacted your life so far. Why are you grateful about these 5 things? Think about them. Number 6, while you're thinking about it, feel. Feel. I talked about it briefly in my previous video. Feel. So when you feel, I want you, that's the number 6, if you feel. So I want you, when you feel, make sure you allow yourself to express the emotions externally. This is because expression of emotions have been proven to be effective in consolidating memory in the conscious level and in the subconscious level. So allow yourself to feel as you think. This could be expressed by a smile of happiness. Then if you feel like smiling, smile, man, smile. This could be like expressed like tears of joy. And if you feel like crying, cry. Allow yourself to feel these emotions. It's very, very important. Number 7, review. Review your notebook, review your journal. I would say at least weekly, or you could even do it monthly. But I would encourage at the beginning, do it weekly so that you can be able to evaluate. Then you feel more, you get more benefits as you start off. So, as you start, so at the 7th day, so the end of the week, now go through your journal and review and read. Read everything that you wrote down. See, as you read these things, you will be blown away. See, the Bible says to count our blessings. You will be aware of so much. You'll be aware of how blessed you are. This will we allow you to not. Instead of spending time complaining, you will spend time praising God and being thankful. And being thankful for the people around you, which will give you happiness, will reduce your stress levels, will keep you healthy, you will enhance your critical thinking, and you will be able to grab those opportunities. And this year will eventually become yours. See what I mean? So it's very, very important. Right, so once you have reviewed, so that's the number 7, once you have reviewed, then start again. So step number 1 to number 7, daily. I would encourage, there's a few advice that I would like to talk about right now. So I'd like to encourage you to find a partner. If you have a partner whom you can discuss and share about your accomplishment, the things that you're thankful for. Once you hear from somebody else, it encourages you. And once you share your practice of gratitude with somebody else, it kind of builds you up and encourages you to continue. So it's wonderful to have a partner. And as you practice this, soon you become more consistent. And then, before you know it, you'll be expressing gratitude instantly. Yes, you use this schedule, morning and evening, but throughout the day you will realize that you are being more thankful. You are expressing gratefulness throughout the day. And this will become eventually your second nature. And trust me, your life will never be the same again. You will reap the numerous benefits of practicing gratitude daily. Now, a few obstacles that I wanted to mention so that you are aware of this. As you practice gratitude, you will know that you will face obstacles. Obstacles may include disappointment. So you start your day great, grateful, focused, but then you find disappointment throughout the day from your friends, from your co-workers. Maybe you're working on a goal and it seems like it's failing, and that's when you will be tested. You might be experiencing a physical pain that even medication feel like it's not helping. People who are suffering from chronic pain. It could be an emotional pain. Things that are happening in your life and you don't know how you're gonna come out of them. And it's so easy to get pulled into these negative thinkings and feeling like it's over, your life is over. But trust me, you have got what it takes to go through this. And trust God at your side. Nothing is impossible. So as you see these obstacles, don't get discouraged. Press on, my friend. Practice gratitude, even when you feel like you don't want to do it. Because you will do it. You will feel that you don't want to say it. Even if you feel like you don't want to say it, while you write down, remember, say it out loud. Say it out loud. And you will just be amazed. Thank you so much for tuning in again. You were on Reclaim with Dr. David. And I'm so grateful that you watched this video. And I can't wait to see you again in a future one. Take care and practice gratitude daily. Thank you.